artist friends, I am back. This is part 2. The last video you watched me do a background in my watercolor journal, my new watercolor journal that I just got. And this is the very first page. We just did a background. We just did some color lines that we felt in the moment. And now we're going to come back and we're going to do some line work. We're going to add some more color. We're just going to have fun with it. So welcome to my channel. I am Tammy Michelle. I'm coming from Louisville, Kentucky. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm hoping that you are ready to dig in. If you painted a background like this, if you didn't, go ahead and pause this and just go paint something and let it dry, and then come back to this and we can do this together. I love working in community, and I love connecting with others. So if you're on here, just say hello, drop a comment, and just let me know you're here, and let's get started. So the first thing that I'm thinking is I've got my Poscas laying here. I'm going to do some work with my Posca pens. I've got some pencils. I've got some brushes. I got out some paint, and I just put some paint out, put some gold, some of this metallic blue, and some white paint. And I'm thinking that I'll probably use that, and I may even use some of these oil pastels or gelatos. I have some of those as well, but let's just get into it and just see what we can come up with. So I'm thinking first I would love to do some trace work on here and do some lines. So I'm just going to grab my black pen, and this is my Mr. Pen black pen, and I'm just going to start. And I love how this is kind of fanned out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of trace around and just make some lines on the page. I'm feeling like I would love some gold in here somewhere. So I'm thinking between this metallic section here, maybe do some gold lines right here. That we could go in with our gray pen and just do some line work on top of the gray. about going back in with some black at the top here, just to give some balance, and going around that light color at the top. Doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, my line isn't exactly on the paint, but just going around. And then we can actually go and make some lines inside that mimic those outside lines. Kind of gives me the feeling of like when you could open a stone, how it has the lines in the middle. It's kind of cool. I think we have room for one more. And you can literally do whatever it is your heart desires. I'm just doing this as a way to play, as a way to just allow myself the freedom to not have to be thinking about how to do anything in perfection or any of that. So that looks cool. I love that. All right, I think what I'd like to do now is make some shapes. So I'm going to grab my black Posca and let's see if I have a round shape that I could use. Trace around, I can use my gesso jar. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place the jar in strategic places and make some shapes on top of the shapes that are already there. Maybe like right in here. One going off the page here. Okay. And then maybe we get a different size. We could use, let's see, maybe one of my little paints. We could go around. Do a smaller circle here. Do one going off the page here. Oops, that one didn't end up very round. We could even overlap and do one here. Overlap in that one. That's 3. Whoops. We're not making it perfect, so we're not going to worry about that. And then maybe, let's see, let's do one going off the page here. And then maybe one kind of up here in this corner. Cool looking. And this is where I think I want to use my brush and start painting. And I love the way that this is the design here underneath. I would love for that to show through a little bit. So I think I might try using the white and seeing if we can just make it a little thin translucent at first, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Let's try doing like the white here. So I'm going to use this Crayola Very Deep Rose color, and I'm just going to make some lines, just kind of starting up here. I'm just going to go around. So I feel like the lines tell a story. We're just gonna let that happen. And then once we do that, we have more to work with. And so now we have our lines, and we can come in. If we want more contrast, we can create some more marks on our paper. We can do some black, maybe fill in some of those lines. I love that. Okay, and then you can also just use like a piece of paper or a card. Some people use like a credit card, and you can put your paint on the card. So I'm just gonna do that with some of the gold and just kind of put it along the edge there, and then we're just gonna do like a little swooping motion and just really do some contrasting here now, because we've got this layer down. Pretty sure this is pretty, well, that's kind of wet right there, but we're gonna go in, let's see, and maybe like swoop from this side, and then swoop from this side, and over here. Just bring that down. Like that. I like that. I think we need to do it with maybe some of the blue. I'm gonna grab that blue out. We're just gonna put it right on there. And we've got a lot of blue focused right in the center, which is, it's really heavy, but then you've got it balanced with these, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna bring some more of the gold back in there. Just kind of swirl that around. Liking that. More of the white. I like doing some with the white as well, and maybe bring more of that back in. I'm feeling like we need to bring some more of the orange back in that was in the background. So let me grab some. Let's see if I have a good color. This is a very bright. But I'm feeling like this would be very complementary to the colors that we have. Create some lines here. Don't like that one as much, so we're gonna try to blot that out. I do like these intersecting lines. Like that. I'm loving that. Like how that looks with the swoopy. Just a little bit more orange up here at the top. Rub it in there with my finger because I really just want to make it kind of blend in, look like it's coming in from the background. Bring in some more right there. What I've noticed is I like the abstract, but then along with the abstract shapes, I like to bring in more of a uniform shape to kind of give it like a grounding effect. I'm just going along those, giving them like a little highlight there. Clean my hands off. Hands get terribly dirty. As you can see now, we've got a lot of stuff going on from where we had that background art, but you can barely see any of that now. You can see some of the colors coming through, and I like that. You can see a lot of where we have blended the colors together and given it some texture. You can see the shapes, and you've got over here. I love this portion over here. It's looking really good. I do regret putting so much blue there. I wish I hadn't done that, but I do like it. It's balanced. It's got blue here, you got a little bit of blue here and texture here, and I love how we brought back this orangey, earthy color, and we still have a little bit of that gold. And so what I'll probably do now is we're gonna go in and just right on top of that wet paint, I want to do some marks. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around this very loosely with the black, do some lines with the black. Let's see here. A pencil. I'll just do some marks. I like contrast. I like using black to just really make things pop. Same way I like using white. To give dimension. So I'm going to get some black paint. And I'm just going to go along some of these lines. So I really would like some more dimension in here. Let's see, where else do I want? Maybe right here. And then I'm gonna wet my brush and just kind of soften that to give it more of like a shadowy feel. Not such a hard edge. Oh yeah, I like that. Some places I like the hardness of the line, but some places I really think that it looks great if it's more soft. And so yeah, I'm liking that a lot. Okay, Now that looks more interesting. I like the depth of that. That's looking good. Really like this. I love this side, how it's bright and it's popping out. I like how this has got more of a texture look to it, and yeah, I'm really liking that. You see? Now I'm gonna have to let this dry now so that we can do our next layer, which is probably going to be more of the marks, and even maybe some, we're gonna add some, maybe some words, because this is in my journal and I do want to make sure that my journal isn't just art, but it is part of where I can have space to write and share my thoughts. So this page, obviously, we're not gonna have a lot of room for that, but I may end up adding some words to it. So let me look and see what I think would be good. Do I want white? White would really pop out good, or we could do the black. I'm feeling like right across this right here, so I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, maybe the white would look good. Let's see. Keep some room in your heart for the unimaginable. When nothing is sure, everything is possible. Ooh, I like that. I like that. We are fearless, independent, and original. And I'm liking that. I'm thinking, yes. Yes, I'm loving that. I think I'm gonna put it right there. We are fearless, independent, and original. Let's just go ahead and put that down. And what was the other one? Let's see. When nothing is sure, everything is possible. When nothing is sure, everything is possible. I love it. Love that. I love it. And I love that this is the first page of my art journal, because it's not perfect, but I created it with relaxation and joy, and not having to worry about it being perfect, and really just having fun. I love these colors. I love the way everything turned out. I love the way this is up here, a little bit different, kind of balancing out here with this circle and the black circle, and this just kind of leading your eye into this area right here, and the way these really mixed together and created that really cool texture look. I'm loving it. What do you think? We are fearless, independent, and original. When nothing is sure, everything is possible. I hope you all had fun watching me create this. And if you like what you see and you want to see more, drop me a line in the comment. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my page. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for coming by. You know what? I'm not done. I was just thinking, I told you I was going to use my oil pastels, and I definitely wanted to use them. And so I'm thinking that I want to put some of this light blue color in here. So let's just add that maybe right underneath here. I love that. Make that pop out the page just a little bit more. You know, part of making good art is knowing when to stop. I've learned that quite quickly as I have been on this journey. because, you know, you can just really get to a point where you feel like you're just messing stuff up. So we definitely don't want to do that, but it never hurts to embellish a little bit. So we have these we can use. We can also use our pencils and go around. Just to create a little shadow there to make those pop off the page a little more. And obviously it would work better if I waited till the paint were completely dry, but I think it's okay. Maybe add some of this color over here. We can do some little marks there. Maybe do some up here in this area. I do love that. It's just another layer that we're putting on. Okay, I like that. I like it. I'm gonna add some maybe up here just to soften this little area right here. I like it next to that metallic blue. It's so pretty. Love that. Love it. Ooh. Okay, the white really shows up good on the blue, so maybe we should add some to that. Nice. Nice. I like it. All right, I'm not gonna do any more to it. That's it. Again, I hope you've enjoyed our time. I hope you love creating as much as I do. I hope you don't beat yourself up about being perfect. There is beauty and perfection in the imperfection, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like and a subscribe, and this time I'm really signing off. Have a good night. Thanks.